Loud. They're great in these elimination
We only have
moments.
3 days left
Yeah,
until I'm
Agents,
officially
like,
100.
no
Nice,
No
dude.
surprises.
Thank
I
you for that one.
would because I was like,
Bro, I feel
normal.
100
It's
with
normal
you
comps.
zoomers around.
Yeah, I
switch
mean,
ups.
it's Ascent, right? We do
Yeah.
get a lot of these
I
normal
really do.
comps.
Yeah, and I
feel
think
like
it's
I'm
going to come
100.
down to, again,
Feel
just
old.
the reading the tendencies that Loud have on EDG. Like I said, they get proactive on their defense side with a lot of the clearing. But one of the biggest highlights of this has to be, again, that Kang
Dopamine
Aspas
addicts.
Jet head-to-head.
Yeah, that's
that
all you
battle
want.
is taking place. This is an elimination game. It's for top 4.
Okay,
It's
normal
for
comps,
really
nothing crazy.
going a distance that EDG have never gone before.
So I think
a finish in
Ascent's
this
going to get
tournament,
some
or at
kind of
least a minimum
change now.
finish that really they've just been setting their
I
sights
think
on
we're
from the
stuck with this
get-go.
for a little
In
bit.
Tokyo, beating Loud was the catalyst for EDG to start the run at a global event. Where
I'm
people
really surprised they went
believed
for
that they could do it, that they could compete for
Pal over
trophies.
Ascent.
If they could do it again here against a Loud who is in much better form, against a Loud who a lot of people predicted to be a top 3, top 4 team in this event.
I'll tell you something that I
kind
kinda
of
like, so
goes from a
I'll tell you something
breakout
that I did
contender
like.
to someone who you can actually start to consider for a trophy.
I mean, it's the
Breeze
same
is
thing
the
for Loud.
most
When
changes
this
we've
roster
seen from a
formed, you
map
know,
that's
everybody
gone out
had
of the
really
map
high
pool.
hopes of them.
And
They won
that's
Americas.
a good
They are
sign.
the defending
That they're not
champions
scared
here,
to like
in this tournament. They have to
dismantle
win
a map,
this
if
map
that makes
if they
sense.
don't want to be eliminated right here, right now. Doug and Sean, let's see if we can indeed
It's
go the
completely
distance.
different now, really, in terms of how it's going to play
They say,
out.
Sean, that history
And
has
that's pretty cool.
the tendency to repeat itself, and EDG find themselves in a position once more to do something outrageous to Loud, and that's eliminate them from a global tournament when nobody expected it.
Thank God they got
Good
off
sign
that
for
breach
the
call,
full
because
Icebox
I couldn't
rebuild,
imagine
honestly,
seeing
yeah.
Sadok breach all,
I agree with that.
you know, all of EDG and nobody get a 3K, because that's what happened in Tokyo, and it made me vomit in my mouth. But here we go, Loud. They are really poised to fight in the middle of the map right now. This is going to be a very, very aggressive pistol round. Turret holding B contact by less.
Well, how's Sean getting all
See
this
right now,
info?
Sadok leaning a little bit towards A with an early knife, and that's going to allow 4 players to fight in mid. Does Aspas actually go up?
Thought I wanted to delete Icebox, yeah, but they're not going to delete it, so the best thing they can do is completely rework the map.
But we'll see. EDG on the attacking side.
I'm a
See the
realist.
Bites, 3
That's
ghosts
the
for
thing, bro. I know what they're like.
aforementioned.
We gotta.
Well, Loud have 3 ghosts of their own.
You just gotta adjust your
Dude, that's
mind
no
frame,
wow.
how you want it. Adjust the thinking.
That's so close. Chichu's waiting just on the other side of it. Aspas with the crosshair train. Trigger aches for the touch, and it's not connecting.
Uh oh.
Aspas.
The
That
dash.
paranoia is so good.
Who's that
The
guy?
dart is
Nobody?
better, you're absolutely
You check
right.
that? Respect.
And they're going to continue
Oh,
to brawl
nice
through
round.
trees. The dash forward.
Oh my god, nice pistol.
decapitates
Wait,
Sadok.
actually, EDG's pistol's been looking great, all 3 of them. I know they lost the first one and it is 1-1, but they still kind of outplayed them. They just lost the afterplant, right? Oh my
I mean, this has
Bro.
all the makings
Damn,
of
all of
another
them? We only
flawless
get a
round,
little
and
bit of
that's
damage
exactly
done
what
here.
It is, Sean.
That's
A prime
huge.
gaming flawless for EDG as they open up
Again,
Ascent
shout out to
with a
nobody.
bang.
We actually had the dash over
don't know
towards short, and a
how
lot of this
that
time
turret
this is
wasn't
debating
spotted.
someone
It
holding
looked
close,
like
but
a
nobody did
disaster
check it.
in
So
the
yeah,
making.
Well, what's mad
big,
too is that
big,
they didn't
uh,
even really capitalize on it at first. You saw the first shots
I
were
think he
a little wide and they don't
yeah.
connect, but then the pounce
I mean, he did great.
is just so good.
And then the decision that he could be close here as well. It was nice.
Definitely not.
It was very, very nice.
You see the
Sai
buyout
Cynical
from
as well.
Edward
What's up,
Gaming.
bro? What's up with the
Bulldogs,
2 months?
Marshall.
Thank you very
Well, there
much,
was
man.
Marshall.
Appreciate you. Thanks for
And then
using
a
your prime
Guardian
on
in
me.
the hands of nobody.
Okay, we go
This
into
is the
this one,
base
and
setup
again
we're
we're
gonna see
allowed
a
1
lot
death.
here on Ascent.
That's
The
it. 1
Omen
death for
and
EDG.
KO both starting towards this A side. Omen can stall this out very good with a one-ways at A main.
Where the Jet's not buying Ghost anymore. I mean, the thing is, with pistols, it's just like set strats. So it's like sometimes they'll be raid boss, sometimes they won't, sometimes they'll have a Ghost, sometimes they have classic, and it just is what it is. It's not like anything too deep, it's just the strat of what is decided for it, what they think is best for it.
I mean, 2 of them still haven't joined on the
But
side.
honestly,
They can find
Aspas
the timing
normally
to pop
has,
out from the smoke.
Ghost
This could be
armor.
everything. They've got a flash that they can swing out with. Kalanzine able to hold the first.
There's a
door
lot of people here.
falling, and then you see the kills just
Do they
trading
expect
back and
double?
forth. Kong pushing forward, 3K on the round
You
for
baited
him.
back a sight,
But
you gotta get
unaware
something
of
for
where
it.
Les is. And of course, it would be a last round if he can pull this off. 1 bullet, 1 target. Can it deliver? Les on the snap, and no. Smoggy drops him. EDG get a second.
Okay, well, I'm so fine with him baiting if he's going to make it that close.
Bullet. Smoggy at 19 HP, and he just hits him with the swing.
Ooh.
Ooh, dodges that shot. Felt like I was watching Nia right there for a second. That was so dicey for EDG. now their bonus, dude, not looking very powerful.
No, but again, that swing, bro.
It's great damage.
That's so bold.
That's very, very bold given his HP
This
right
poor
there.
guy, bro.
Pounds
Such
in
a
with
clenching
Odin
onto
on
his
B,
heart.
you see it all the time,
Jesus.
playing off of the turret. So turret makes contact, he Odin spams everyone to death. Also has this dart, and Aspas with a super advanced positioning. So turret first contact, Aspas second contact, Odin
Jesus.
spamming also.
I mean, it
That's a pretty
is horrible to
ridiculous
watch.
setup
We're
on
honest,
B.
I'm telling you,
And
Chad,
EDG seem to
it
at
is
least
horrible.
suspect what might be waiting for them on the other side. They also
Like,
just
there's
invested
nothing
the dart
like it.
towards
It's
B.
crazy.
They're not going to take the space, but
Dog, this is,
off of that, they
this
can
is all
flip.
it's at. The molly to stall out the hit, but Kong's way past that.
He's through. He's paranoid.
Wait, what's going on here?
How did they not see each other in that situation? Kong is taking so much damage. 4 members of Loud are here.
There's
Remember
so
the gun
many
advantage
people
that they
here.
have. It's just 2
Yeah,
rifles
I
in
mean,
the hand of
Loud should
EDG.
be so fine.
Kong lit up.
Ooh.
Kamalzine pushing forward with the Odin, and they're able to keep them back. What? Ooh. Chichu nicely done to get one.
Nicely
But that's
done,
all
yeah.
it's
Nicely
going to
handed
be.
from them. Again, dude, I'm
Loud
just such a
flood
big
out
fan,
towards
and
A.
Loud are definitely big
So
fans of
much
this
back.
this
Well
smoke
played
as well, the
around
one
with
that
those
goes
two
here
players on
in
it. It
terms of
looked very scary.
joining
When
these
Kong
two
got
bits of,
past the KO molly, the
I guess, the
fragment
map
grenade,
together.
It looked like it
And
was
everyone
a coin
just
flip at
floods
that
in,
moment,
and they've
but
just
the
been
stall
they've
smoke on
always
site,
been
the
really good
spray
at
to
just
stall them out.
the
Also
people
at the
over
door,
towards A
allowed
playing
the
close at the
rotate to come
beginning,
in
so like
heavy.
creating the question mark that they're
Really,
close, and
really
then just
well played
heavy
by those
falling
two.
back to like under, and then everyone else can flood out on top, and they can fight together with like
Still
3
one
or
off
in
of
this case
Bladestorm,
4.
so
I mean,
this
in
is
this
a
case it might have
pretty
even been
good
5.
for EDG with another
So yeah,
punchy
and that's something that
round
Loud's
at
been doing the
very least after,
whole
even if
time
they were to
on
lose
this map.
round.
They're getting real good
Dart
on
to
it.
clear out mid, smoke on Cat, and Kong has a lot of pace going up mid right now.
Les has to be careful here. The knife tags him. The alarm bot is cleared.
That's a lot of info. They know that the KJ is inside right there of Market. Kong breaks the alarm bot, and you can see what it does to the rotations. It forces Sadak
So
to
yeah,
rotate
it's a big
over
round for
towards Spawn,
EDG.
makes the A side weak.
Loud will
And that's what
just
gets the
someone will have to
one-way
take a
on
hit
Cat out
if
of
they
two.
lose the next one.
There's a lot of info that Aspas's position is getting right now. He was able to take the deep line into Wine.
Ooh.
Hold A main, but they want to end
3-person stack.
Look
They're
at
doing the
how
right call at the
smoke
moment
at
of
the
towards here,
door
but they
of
do
A
have turret
pulls
valley
Sadak
info.
Back to A, and now we're in a
4
mid-B
people
split. They're
middle.
hitting
Oh,
a
it's really
very
nice
weak
from
B
EDG
side.
here.
Remember
There's a
Loud
lot on
and
this
how fast
recon.
they were on their flood in the previous round, and yeah, that was with a gun advantage. But this time it's going to be a little bit more
They
delayed.
handled
They
it
haven't
so well,
rotated
so
quickly
patient.
enough. Kawanzine trying to delay the
Man,
push,
look at
and
the
it's not going to
delay.
be by utility, it's going to be by the Odin. Kong already dropped, looking for the swing on the second. He's flashed, he's
Nice
dead.
flash.
Smoggy with nothing to do there. A great flash up from Sadak. And Kawanzine's already gotten a third. This spam is just so oppressive, Sean.
They had the right site. They did all of the right things.
They're so good, Chad, at just
could
falling
not
back
account
into
for
these
Kawanzine
areas
and
and just
Odin.
fighting heavy.
Spots the
Like,
two
they look
coming
very
up.
comfortable
Lane.
once they fall back into
He's got
these
a little
little
help here.
small boxes.
62 HP, he was able to reload.
Their
And
delay
really the
was
onus
so
is on
good.
EDG
The
with
molly,
just
the
10 seconds
recon,
left.
the
They've gotta clear
shocks,
what's happening
the
backside.
KO then
The
comes
dart
in
swings
for the
out. Kong's
rotate,
already
the
dropped.
flashes
Nobody
were
with
incredible.
nothing But 12 HP. Clock is going to expire. See if he can take any kills
Nicely
with them.
done.
No.
Force them down
He
to an
cannot.
eco.
We're
This
tied
was
at
sick.
2.
This was actually a really nice round to
played
watch.
that
Both of them were a
master.
nice round to watch from
I mean,
Loud.
Kawanzine was
It got really close
Yeah.
with
His
HP.
hold back on site was everything.
The rotate was able to come in. They lived backside for so long. A stall smoke as well coming in from Tui's. And you couldn't draw up a better B-hold than that, given the fact that their rotations were absolutely shredded by EDG.
The Odin, yeah, it's ridiculously strong, man.
Like I said,
It
you know,
is.
even though EDG lost that round, this is still a
Again,
very
it's kind of, in
winnable
my mind, it's
Grizzly right here for
what
them.
needs
Kong's gonna pop
changes.
this Bladestorm
Odin,
really
Judge,
early.
Marshall. They're like the main 3 for me.
They've got
Eventually
4 sheriffs.
Bucky, but we're not really going to see that
I mean, I feel
until
like you're selling
the
me a
Judge
little,
gets
a little
nerfed.
copium here, but I mean, I'll take the bait a little bit. We'll see if what he can do with the blades.
He's taking the fight to Sadak right here. I think this fragment grenade will not slow him down in the slightest.
I mean, we saw it a couple of rounds ago, right? He just dashed forward, but he's
that's
already
brutal.
taken so much damage.
Yeah.
Remember, that's such a key to their success in this situation, too. It's just blades, the sheriffs. It's all about catching somebody slipping, right? Trying to catch a timing. You see nobody there trying to catch some space off of the drone.
No one's rotating right now into defender squad.
Why is no one thinking of this?
Everything wide open right now for Kong. He is on a mission right now.
That's a gun.
That's an
op.
op.
Yeah. Is that really what you want in this situation, though?
I mean, yeah,
It
it's
is
in.
Kong, though, so we'll see. Les has already dropped 2, and he may just make that a non-factor.
Good. I like that reaction here.
Right, a 1v4 with the op.
Nicely
Not
done.
happening.
Can we
Not
get the
happening
op
this
back?
time.
Really
Valentine
nice from
is-
him as well.
I feel
Throws the
like he's
Odin
tallied
to the
up
other player
close to what, 10
so that he
kills
can
in the
get the
last two
op.
rounds,
They
maybe
keep
not
the
quite
both
10,
the
but pretty
the
close to it with the
two
Odin by
expensive guns
itself.
into the round.
Yeah, getting the Hunter's Fury online
Yeah.
as well.
It was a nice eco though.
Beat
They
the
nearly
lockdown
managed to
coming out
find
of
it. They
Chichu.
kind of
And nobody does have
kind of
Hunter's Fury to
punished.
counter out
I mean,
Les's.
almost punished Loud. Loud kind of got away
Do
with
they
it. They
opt
went
to
for
do
like a
that?
little bit of a
Sometimes
plan
we
of just
have
like
seen
we're
teams
not gonna
try to use
worry
the
about
to
middle,
enter
even
the
though the alarm
sites,
bot goes off.
and then they have
until, like, a
plans
lot
in the
later.
mid round to maybe
Like I
push
guess in
the
other games
standard
when they watch
lockdowns,
EDG,
right?
they don't push too
into
heavy
tree if
towards
you take A,
spawn.
push into A heaven, create a lot of chaos.
So
We could see something like that coming out of this timeout.
So we'll see what the play is.
counter
Again,
the
EDG
Odin.
calling their first time
The
out
Odin kind
of
of
the
counters
game.
the Odin. That's the weird thing.
Kaunzin has
You
been
just
a
Odin back,
pest.
but
So
Kaunzin's
difficult to
had
deal
a
with
lot
in
of
these last
practice
couple of
on it.
rounds with the Odin.
It's
And
more
mind you, they're buying.
a
They
lot
didn't
of
have a
this
buy in the
now
previous
more
round.
is going to be with
we'll
just
see
how
how
they're
things
actually
look now. You
approaching the
mentioned the
maps
Hunter's
itself.
Fury that
You know,
has
when
to be
they
discussed from
when they've done
nobody.
their
They've
initial
also got a couple
like
players on
control
EDG,
in
Sean,
terms
that
of
are
the
close to
defense,
having
and
their
then they
ults
fall
online.
back.
Chichu's very
It's more
close
just
to
going to
his.
be like
Smoggy's just
maybe
2
we're going to be
points off
saving
behind his
util
milkman,
once
so
they fall
they
them back
have some
so that we
tools
can
here.
overwhelm a
See
little
what
bit
they do on
better.
the other side of the
Or
timeout.
they might even just talk about taking over
This
towards
is
mid and actually
pretty
going over
pivotal
towards short
timeout.
as well in terms of like taking
EDG's
more
attack
space.
side
Because once they
looked
get pushed back
pretty
from
good
these
earlier on in
places,
this tournament when we watched
a
them
lot of the
on
time they're
Ascent,
falling back
when
into
it
these
was a
squares,
lot
like
of
I'm
hero
saying.
plays.
So if
Nobody
they can
coming
force
up
them back into
big
these
in
squares,
some
then
of
a lot of
the-
this is like
the
really
really key
open.
rounds they have, like the
So they
bonus, the
could
pistol,
do some crazy stuff.
having
But again,
ult
in
value.
practices, you
So
don't
this
feel
is a round
too
I'm looking for
comfortable. You
him to
don't
come
really
online.
normally practice that kind of
Standard
stuff.
spread
So it can be
across
on
the
the
map
fly.
right now
It
for
can't be.
EDG.
It's
That's a
like it's
knife
not
that's
going to
going to go
be.
above market.
It's not going to feel
catch
normal
Osbos.
for them if
Yeah,
they do
he
want
has
to go
the
for
op.
that.
Is there a challenge?
There's also a lot of ults if
Maybe
they just want to
Conquer
keep it
Beast?
simple.
He should be holding for this jump spot. He's not going to get it.
Dart not tagging him. There's the knife. There it is. No dash found. Is there going to be a challenge? No.
But very aware of where this operator is, right? It's in the middle of the map. They know to put pressure there. They now know the KO is also on B, so the A setup.
Oh, that was so close. Nobody's got to be careful here. I mean, he took the bait.
One after I want for the
It was a
Marshall.
tantalizing temptation to have
There's a few things.
Aspas out there
Either
and be
you don't make
taken.
it shoot as fast, or it literally does like
He just wasn't able to
99
convert on
for a
it.
body shot.
The timings are
So they doesn't
brutal
one
right
shot
now
in
from the players
ecos.
on
It's
this
the-
round.
like either of those would be
Right.
fine.
They're going to push into spawn. Sadak is here. He's ready. He's waiting. Oh, maybe he wasn't ready. First found the second ball.
This makes sense though in terms of the timeout, right? They kind of did something that I was
That's
talking about in
criminal.
terms of just forcing into these places that they don't
With
feel
that, you can
super
see
comfortable
Loud
about
now
doing.
retreating
And yeah,
very,
we
very
could
passively.
we could see
Who he's up in
based in
heaven.
the timeout they talked about what I
Along with
talked about. I'm pretty
Kaunzin.
sure.
Hotdog looking for anything, trying to create presence, trying to put pressure on this A site. If you look, Smokey has the spike,
30
and
seconds
he's
left.
just praying someone just
Deadman16, what's up, bro?
slips.
Yeah,
How we
give him
doing?
a free one.
Thank
Yeah.
you, mate. Thanks for the prime. Welcome into the Slug
Cloud
Club.
refuses.
Thank you for that.
Oh, they're just so disciplined. They're going to rotate
I
back
mean,
towards
maybe.
A. Yeah, the spike is
He
likely
gets
gonna go
he gets
down.
his ult with it. I don't think he's going to be using
But
his
you
ult,
can't
but he
imagine hold
does.
on for long. Hardong has to go
Has his knife
massive
that can
here
go
in the
heaven.
smoke,
Player
and he
standing.
can do nothing. Smoggy left by himself.
Okay.
He was able to drop
One
the
door.
first. A little bit of a bold approach. The
Oh.
second is there. He's got a shot at this. Oh my gosh.
Holy, bro.
Tui's.
45
HP. Oh, that was
Yeah.
uncomfortably
That was
close.
an insane attempt.
I don't even know how that got so close.
Oh,
Man, Smoggy does have the
Loud avoid
tendency
disaster
of
and
just
take the
doing
round.
like
I also think, Sean,
He
that was a
wins a
very
lot of
important
rounds that
round for
shouldn't be
Loud because
winnable.
that's now 2 times where we've seen mid presence via,
And this was almost another
via
one.
the alarm bot being cleared out
Yeah.
or by space taken,
Yes.
and Sadak rotates back into spawn.
Yes.
Right, so now he has seen not only is that the correct way to be playing this, but he knows that EDG is
Oh,
going
man,
to try
that's
to
unlucky.
push and take
105
that
as
space.
well.
I think EDG's
Dude, he's
game
just
plan
like,
right
someone
now
do
might
some
be to take
damage, man.
fights
I did
into
105
stock,
to the
actually.
Omen.
Looking at
You
how
guys
they're
can't do
approaching this,
45
it's
damage?
a lot of mid plays into spawn, mid plays into, cat hits,
Yep.
mid plays into B. And typically they're taking fights to the rotators in those scenarios.
What is this gamble stack from Loud? 3 were towards B, and Sadak was, essentially there as well.
Early drone into mid.
And look at how they're poised right now. Dude, you've got Les, who was just playing back in
Look
spawn.
at Sadak's flash.
Sadak
Les
is there
will be
with it.
swinging with this. This is an insane trap play. Chichu is in big trouble.
There's the flash. Oh, there was the swing.
He messed up the swing.
What a setup.
He
Dude, they've
swung
got the
too
read
early,
on what
flash hit
EDG
him.
are trying to do right now.
They do, but this is an A plow, and Tui's all all alone. This is looking like a lockdown retake.
He wasn't alone for
Now
long.
they're gonna.
Oh no.
Sonic and Les are already here. And
Look.
Tui's is able to drop the first on his own.
Yeah, plucked right through the smoke. Another first death going nobody's way. And this lockdown is going to be very, very difficult for EDG to contest.
Because they're gonna kill
Borderline
Joel.
impossible. There it is. The lockdown used.
Oh, God, the tower doesn't see this guy.
Everything exploding in
flash.
front of him. The flash as he tried to get
Okay, now it all
a
falls
gift
apart.
of a kill. Not able to connect.
Oh, how did they break this?
I mean,
Nade
there's still so
lineup?
many things they're gonna have to deal with, and there's just no way. Kongkong's gonna have to 1v4 to pull this off. They've gotten close to it.
Oh my
And
God,
there's
some of
just
these
no way
rounds
to
look
pull that off, though.
look doable. That was nice from Loud though.
The rounds early on for EDG, I can see what they're going for and their game plans.
This
It's
though,
honestly
in terms
very
of this
good.
one,
I think
3
what
ults
they're
for that,
doing to
I
Loud's
think
rotations and the sites
he'd
they're
be kind
hitting,
of fine with
they're
this.
doing
Like,
it all correctly.
it was very nice
But
from
the
Loud,
first
understanding how
deaths
important this
going
round
their
is.
way,
They can't buy it
particularly
afterwards.
onto nobody.
And
This
we just use all the
Sober
ults, but
are back
I can't really repeat
on the
this.
attack
Also
half of
love
the
how
set.
Loud have been
The side
changing it,
that's
right?
already
Like I was
just so
talking about them
difficult
playing
to
far
manage
over
as it
towards
is,
back
and
of
you're
site
right,
when they
when you
hold
lose
here.
Sova in
Now they're kind of
situations
just
like
letting them have the
It's just
site
like
and just
playing
play
half
for the
on hard
retakes.
mode.
But I think they let them play the retake because of the
with all that
kill gyro,
said,
etc. So now you're probably
EDG
going to
still
see
with
them
2 and the
fighting
potential to
heavier in
maybe
the
get to
box
5 and keep this
once they get
competitive.
map control.
They've got to be careful.
Maybe we go aggro first.
Flash
Just the
guard setup.
Odin.
There's the
Okay.
spam.
Just the EG play.
Not going to connect onto anyone. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
That was at B, so it filters the player out of tiles into the
They
second Odin
they
spam.
bring out the double.
And then
Damn, the double
Osmos takes
Odin's
the line
actually
in mid, but
legit.
Kongkong's pace right now.
You got to be careful, though, in situations like this. The pressure, the feeling the need to make a hero play.
Dude
and
looks
it
so
doesn't pan
stupid
out.
walking with it.
There's an op there. He knows it now. Somehow gets by. Upgrades the weapon, but these numbers... it's just so difficult to manage a disadvantage when you're in situations like this.
Yeah, that was an incredible opening right
Bossman
there.
wants the Guardian.
That was dirty.
Double Odin spam on the B side of the map.
I don't know if there was
You're
some.
obviously
I
gonna
don't
jump
know
away
if there
from
was
tiles.
like
You're gonna go
bullets or
right
what. but-
into B main,
Yeah.
into the second Odin, and then the off and mid is going
Ooh,
to take the
almost
line
fell
too.
asleep.
He's closing it
Yeah,
out.
this is a nice round.
Great
Again,
support
they
as
think there's
well,
only one
rotating
Odin
into
in
the
play.
side to
They do the
protect
play over
Stock.
towards here. Then they can. I don't know if there was
That's a Telstrator round
actually
if I've ever
any
seen one.
That was gorgeous.
That's
info
also
on how
6
to kill
rounds in
this
a
guy.
row for
But yeah,
Loud.
spamming from the
We'll
Odin
see if
over
we get a
towards here. They
replay
don't
of it
expect the
one more
Odin
time
to be over
because it was
towards
that
here. They
pretty.
walk into where they think is safe and they get spammed.
Doing it in
Maybe we see a
ways right
replay.
now that in their prior Ascent games they didn't have, right?
Yeah.
But they have so much money,
Not
they
a
can
key
start doing
factor
that
right
stuff.
now.
I mean,
3
look at
and
this guy.
4 has the offer
8-5.
and does
Buy another one if you want.
he
He's
commands
off the
a
turret
lot of
contact.
util
Oh, that's
when they find out
nice.
where he
Turret
is.
contact, then you
And
spam.
That's the one
Oh,
thing right
that's
now
actually
Loud has
sick,
going
yeah,
for him.
that's
Just
cool.
the fact that it's the name. That's a molly to potentially break any
Why not
turret
5
on this B
Odins?
site,
Okay,
but
now we're talking.
it is there.
Note here, too, there's no turret
got
to
the
get
money for it.
contact for Aspas here. He's just up by himself. And yeah, he's got a couple of shocks, but the space given away.
Oh, the Hunter's ready to push
Surely
out of
fast for
main.
EDG. Where do you
And
want to
they're
go
gonna try to
fast
crunch him
though?
through mid at the
You want to go
exact same
fast B
time.
towards the
3
Odin, or
members
you want to
here.
go towards the
You've
Omen
got Smoggy
first?
who's controlling mid as well. And there's the counter. That should clear things out. Meanwhile, Aspas getting one with the op. There you go. Lockdown clear. Chichu aggressive onto Sadak.
Big fight here for nobody.
Dude, the guy in
But
spawn.
Smoggy was behind him.
Yep.
The mid space that they had spent so much time and so much investment in trying to
But
control.
this is what we
They're
talked
rolling
about
to
in
A
terms
now.
of them
The
going into
spike
this
is going
little
through
box.
defenders
This duel
one.
is everything. Okay,
they've gotten
nicely
a kill
done.
onto two.
And
That
yeah, this
opens
was
the
pretty cool
sight
because
so
we
much.
actually saw what I
You've also
what I
got
was talking
Chichu's
about,
able
right?
to
In terms of
control the
them
rotates. Aspas
falling
can't
back
find
into
a way
these
out.
boxes, and they fall back over towards
Valentine's
the
left
B
by
box, and they
himself,
actually
trying
go
to
for
spam
this
with the
round where
Odin.
they push close first of all to get the
There's the
initial
dart.
kill,
Yeah, that-
and then
that may have
afterwards
hit
as
him.
well they
That may
push
have
all
hit
the
him
way
in the
through
face.
B. Like what I was talking about in
Upgrading
terms
the
of doing
weapon,
stuff
but
that they're not
Smoggy's
too
there,
comfy
green.
about.
What a
So yeah,
round
nicely
for
done from
EDG.
EDG.
Anything you
And it's a
can do,
good
I can do
it's a
better.
good
That
counter in
was-
terms of like what was happening with them
that
falling so
was
heavy back. Again, just
incredible.
going
I
through
mean,
here.
I
They've been doing a
truly
lot
do
of space
think
over towards
EDG
mid,
has
and Loud are
put
talking
together
about it
a
as well. Loud are
great
talking about,
attack
damn,
half.
this is the third round. They push deep
Here,
middle.
you
We
can
need
see
to start
they-
holding it a bit
they
heavier.
dropped that lockdown, and they know the
So yeah,
Hunter's
shout out
Fury
to
will
the
come to
coach
cancel it out.
with the
So
timeout
they
here
have
again. I
alert
think he
coming
actually
through
talked about the
market.
most perfect stuff.
Simultaneously, they're also lurking into defender spawn, and they're aggressively fighting B as this
Yeah,
Hunter's
for
Fury
sure,
is
Nick.
cast.
For sure.
That was insane. The mid rounding.
And I think we
So yeah,
really
you're
have
going
to
to
keep
see
an eye
them,
on mid-map
okay,
even
and they
more.
kind of want
We
to
saw
punish
again
middle
how much Loud
heavier
were-
in terms of getting the
were
up out.
insistent on protecting that area of the map. map, you see why. The one moment there's a slip up there, they punish. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be a factor in this round. EDG, a heavy lean towards A. 3 members of Loud here.
Doug, Kong will pick into this site. Is there a jump spot behind default? Very hard shot to hit.
That's so difficult.
Ooh.
That paranoia that's going to
Flash
connect.
is
And he dashes
not.
into the cloud burst. So I thought the timing on it was going to
Yeah,
be
it
good,
looks,
but
actually
Sadak was
looked
there
like the
to drop
flash
him.
from Sadak was everything.
Drone
Omen Flash
cleared
was
out.
just dodged, but again,
Now the
this is
counter turns
so
to
someone in
try
chat
and
talks
find some
about going
space. EDG have
fast, and
not
this
been
is
able to
kind
get
of what
their way
happens
out
when you
from
go
main.
fast again. The Omen Flash is going to hit everyone that follow behind the Jet,
don't
so
know how
the
they
Jet's
get
kind
out
of on
from
his
this
own,
point on.
and then
No
yeah, if
flashes
the
on
Jet just
Smoggy. They're gonna
doesn't
shoot their
pop
way
off,
out.
then you're kind of
The
wrecked.
tip of the spear has been
And they handled
blunted.
it well with Sadak's flash
But
over
can they
towards
find
the right.
another?
It looked like they knew about the pathing all the time, going over towards here, flash
Sadak
to
was
the
down
right,
but
just
30
swings.
bullets
It's cool.
in that weapon. Very nice sidestep to drop and dodge the damage.
Omen
Couple
smoke comes
members of
back
EDG
up.
here threatening. There's no plan
Smoke's
B.
over towards.
They haven't taken space elsewhere.
main
This is
now.
a full
Okay, there we
commitment
go.
towards A. And Howdong tried catching him, but
Yeah,
Tui's
Loud
was
are
wise
really
to
good
it.
at the moment.
Knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, that was the
It
only
looks like
option
full-
right there, is
full
to create
shutdown.
the space with the Omen.
Yeah, and they can't really do
Tui's
the sight hits.
read
It's
that like
just
a
too
book.
strong.
Yeah.
Odin is wrecking them here,
What
and the
a
Omen
hold on
and
this
towards
A side.
here is too strong.
Chichu, what are you up to, man?
10 seconds
What is
left.
this?
This is a
With
nice-
only a
this is
few
a nice
seconds
try.
left, really,
Pretty
in this
good red
round,
down.
the spike isn't going to make its way out onto the site. There's got a shot. Oh,
Oh my god,
nobody's
yeah.
aware.
A little
Oh,
bit worried
never
for
mind.
that one.
No, he's not. No, he's not. For a moment, looked back to where Aspas was headed, but just as quickly, he turns away in a second timeout.
Double timeout.
From EDG
So
in
yeah,
the
he
first
must be very
half.
confident in their defense half,
I
knowing
can
that
respect it. I'm going to be real with you.
knowing that
Like,
they're
I
going to be
think they
okay on
need a
their own,
couple more rounds
and
on the
he needs to
board
try
here.
win
I
them
don't know
surrounds,
if their
or he at least has an
defensive
idea
map
of what
is
to do.
solidified enough to run back. I mean, from here, it could be a 9-3, so they would need 9 or 10.
I would
to stay in
imagine
this
it's like,
game.
I imagine it's over towards
That's
mid
a
split
lot
again.
to ask for a team
Like
that
he could literally keep this
doesn't
nice and simple.
typically
Like a B
enjoy
split would
playing
probably
Ascent.
work because they already have pressure
a
over
very good point.
towards like spawn middle because
That's
they've been
just
going
such
there
a
a few
risky
times. So if you
call.
B split, you just know there's only
To
going to
go
be the two, and then you
effectively
just save your
blind
util for the
without
back of
after for the
sight
rest of
because
the
you,
map.
again you know that this guy's going to be holding more
It's
spawns,
a
so he
gamble.
can't
We'll see
support
if
the
it pays
two.
off. Loud
So in
defense
my
has
mind, a
been
B split here would
stalwart.
work
They've
really
only
well,
lost
especially
one
the open.
round after dropping the pistol and then the subsequent.
But we'll see what he wants to do.
It's been all Loud, man.
It truly has. And Smoggy, I feel like right now,
Yeah, he's been
after
good with
has
the
to be
timeouts.
looking for a play to get Smoggy an orb and plow a site, right? Take all of this util out of Loud's hands. They are stalling them to death when they enter these sites. I mean, we're
But the
seeing
Odin on B,
every
yeah, I mean,
round
you
at
just go
A.
4 middle,
The
4 middle, 3
KO,
middle.
the Omen
Doesn't
are
matter because either
locking
way,
down
like
the
once
site.
they
That
go
means
here, they
how
fall
a
back
team
to here, right?
retreats
Once you
all
have
the way
this
to the
map
back
control
of
and
the
market,
glass.
you go back to here. So you
It
go
is
heavy
so,
middle, you
so
can have this,
difficult
and
right
then
now
you
for
fall all the way
EDG to
back.
hit the second
Yeah, they
layer of
honestly might
these
be doing
hits.
it.
Can Loud deny once more on the other side of this timeout? You see the buy for EDG. It's
Yeah,
not
it
great.
looks like it looks
Howdong
like it's the B split.
just
Yeah,
has a
this is the
frenzy.
right call.
We might get an Ospas round right here, Doug.
Wait, what is this buy? They're not going to have anything to buy in the next.
Yeah,
Aspas,
I
you're
would
right.
kind of want
Another
I would
opener
kind of
with
want
the
a
op.
drone to go earlier there,
And
but
they still have the alarm bot, so they can fall back and still
it is
control
what
this
it is,
area.
I guess, for that one.
So well done. He falls off of mid, uses the drone to get set up on the B line.
they
The dart
know.
comes in, they clear out
The
B
dart
main.
comes in, they swing
Less
with the
rotating
dart.
knows people are in market. But the
Yeah, I mean, the
crack goes
plan
on its
makes
way.
sense in terms of what the
about
timeout
to get a
was,
1 again against
for
Sadak,
sure.
and
Like,
this
I
could
fully
really
get it,
even
but I
things
think they
up.
needed to drone middle.
We'll
just
see what they
'cause
can do. Sadak with the molly and the
was out.
flash. And then you've got Kawanzin who's controlling the other side. And remember, it is an Odin. Maybe
Just
they
took
reaggress
all of this
towards B, but
space.
yeah, dude, they have EDG completely surrounded.
And it's still winnable though.
Yeah, Omen ult as
the
well.
1-for-1 on the Omen that
So
typically
they could definitely
is
split
that
up if they
lockdown
wanted
player on
to.
the A site.
Aspas taking an aggressive
Big
line.
Jewel.
He's got the
Big,
op, and that's
big
exactly
Jewel.
where they're headed.
Hey, nicely done from him.
Crosshair, steady.
That was so
Right
nice. He
on
didn't do
Howdong,
anything
and he's gonna get
crazy. Just
away.
knew that if he held this,
mean,
the other
this
two
is-
are probably
this
going
is
to win the
death by a
round as
thousand
well. Doesn't
cuts.
want to go out
They
and win the
have
round
slowly
himself.
and
Just knows the
meticulously
position itself is
picked
going to win the
EDG
round.
apart.
Another off angle.
It's just Smoggy by himself now. And given the
Really
financial
nicely
situation,
handled.
he's not going to
Really
be able
well
to carry
played
the
from him.
rifle into the next round.
Again, I like the idea. Just
Loud
need
get
a
to
drone
8.
over towards middle for sure.
EDG are in serious trouble here.
But again, the whole plan was they push the guy back
Gorgeous
middle.
movement right
He's
there
going to go
coming
over
out of
towards
Ozbos.
here. We omen smoke
Taking the
short.
off
We
angle
jet
on a
smoke
deep
here.
line in B main at
And
the end
then
of that
what will be
round.
happening is these guys fall
And I
back
wanna
with
draw
save
attention
ability
also
till we
to
can
the shot that
overwhelm.
he
They're worried
missed.
about middle.
He's
to one
directly
side.
below market.
But yeah,
That's
this was,
the
I mean, this was
crosshair
nicely
placement
done
of
from
someone peeking
Ascent.
that angle, Doug, is high. Yeah.
It was a very nice round from
Everything
Ascent.
he did here, using up drafts almost like a dash. This is the Ozbos we know and love in Americas.
Ajax LG, what's up,
You
bro?
see the
What's up,
buyout
what's up
from
with the
EDG,
3
the
months? Thank
repercussions
you for
of
the prime.
previous round.
Thank you
It's
for that,
just one
mate.
rifle for Howdong.
Appreciate you, dude.
Couple of stingers, inspectors.
They didn't break the darts. They didn't break the
And
darts.
that very
Someone
well could
break
be
this
their
dart.
demise.
Oh
Ozbos
my
is here as
God.
well. Kong falls as Ozbos
Through the
somehow hits the
smoke.
second. He's going for the third. The shorty
They
connects, but
could
Howdong
res.
punches back.
Could definitely get the res off
3v2,
here,
and
and they
again,
could
it's just
reset,
Howdong
and
with a
then they
rifle.
could just
Smoggy's
killjoy ult.
brought back up. All he's got is a Spectre, though.
Could killjoy ult, send it to the other side.
They really
Still have
didn't
Omen
retrieve
ult as
very
well.
much, even though they grabbed those 2 frags. The op remains down. This is going to be a super difficult round here for EDG. This alarm bot is still up in mid. They haven't dealt with that.
And remember, this is very similar to the previous round where you mentioned there's no entry.
Mbizzle,
So it
what's
all
up?
goes out onto Howdong.
Could just
to
shout out
create
to your
the
wife.
space.
Her name is Indo. Sure, Indo, what's up? Good to see you. Hello,
Very
hello.
well played.
Shout out to the
Loaning
wives.
Omen smokes over to this B site. The
Wife
KO knife
singular.
clears out
Wives
B
in
main. The
general.
alarm bot's
He doesn't have
holding mid.
multiple wives.
So
Just
they are feeling super comfy.
I just want to point that one
stacking
out.
the A site
Jesus.
with 2 right now.
See the lockdown investment.
30 seconds left.
Sadak opting again.
Shout out, get him in
Odin
trouble.
instead of
Jesus.
operator now rotating through.
Okay, killjoy ult to retake this one.
Smokes heaven gives them a lot of space. Chichu debates going into door.
Spike planted.
Second thoughts.
Yeah, timing's ahead of this. I mean, they get the spike down and they're happy to give up the space.
Oh, for sure. They can defend this from main. This is a winnable round here for EDG.
Howdong with no more smokes, but he does have ult. Keep an eye on that.
Now
Does he
what?
make an aggressive play? Does he try to get behind them? See the spam not connecting.
Spam fest.
Tui's on the tap. Now the
Ooh,
paranoia to
that's
push
nice.
forward.
And because they get hit by this, they
No
don't
real intentions of going elsewhere.
really know if someone's
Sadak
stuck here or if
dropped.
someone
Tui's though on the
taps.
counter.
Look,
It's very
I like,
nice.
dude,
EDG are
teams are
going to
doing
run
these
this.
smokes
They're
and
gonna
they're
double
so
swing,
good,
Doug.
by the way.
Less 1v2. Oh, and they didn't double swing.
Oh,
They didn't double
oh,
swing at all, but it's
oh my
okay.
goodness. Yeah, these kind of smokes that are like
Howdong with
this,
3 and EDG with 4.
instead of blocking off the actual doorway, so they kind of have to commit swing,
Switching
Oh
sides.
my
and they don't have
goodness.
vision while doing it. It's pretty nice. And then obviously if they're
Another
spamming, they're like
nail
in the
biter
smoke
of a
itself.
situation.
I kind of think
That
EDG
was
did good to get
robbery
4. It felt like
by
they had
EDG
to
win that
really,
4th round.
really work for the 4.
Much needed going into their defensive half.
You take a look at it one more.
It's just the spam.
Dude,
Logic
You
Phallic,
said
thank you
it
so
earlier,
much.
Sean. Sometimes
Waifu, welcome in.
you really
Thank
are
you
better
for that,
lucky than
Logic.
good. And when
Thank you,
things are
thank you.
connecting that way, to stay in this fight, again, the defensive side of Ascent should be favored. Loud amass a good lead, but EDG are sticking in this. We had the opportunity to talk with Tui's a
4 is
little
good,
bit
yeah.
earlier, and let's
With
take a listen
how
to what he
strong
had to
Loud
say.
we're looking, I think 4 is good. I agree with you.
Acho que a gente tá se sentindo bem, tipo, um pouco triste pós-jogo, né, normal. Mas acho que a gente jogou bem, teve muitos rounds cruciais que a gente perdeu. Acho que a gente tava acertando bastante coisa também. Mas tem muito mérito também da PaperX, jogo grande assim, no detalhe. Acho que talvez eles surpreenderam talvez só ir mostrando a comp diferente na Lotus, sabe? Mas isso não foi o key point, sabe? Eu acho que a composição de Fênix a gente já esperava, era mais a Lotus mesmo, que a gente não tinha informação sobre eles, mas também e o Fênix na mão do Jing, ele é um jogador
Sheriff
que joga
player
muito bem
used
com
to get
boneco,
info on the minimaps. That
trouxe
was
alguns
good
rounds
spam.
pro time.
Oh, that's
Acho
nice.
que foi mais,
Yeah,
não
it's a
é
good
mais
spot.
sobre a gente, era mais sobre o mapa ter feito algo diferente, sabe? O clutchzinho que os caras ganharam, que fez toda a diferença, sabe? Mas foi um bom jogo.
Just absolutely beeline it into the B sides. Less here with the Sheriff, and that is beautiful.
Acho que vai ser um jogo bem legal. Eles têm um estilo de jogo diferente também. Eles também estão crescendo bastante no campeonato, são um time muito forte. Acho que o principal ponto forte deles, acho que é a individualidade deles. Acho que eles têm 5 caras que são muito bons individualmente e trazem muito round aleatório. Também
The
eles
Sheriff
têm
been buffed with light
estilo
armor
de
meta
jogo
a little bit,
agressivo
yeah.
também. Gostam de fazer plays.
Your thoughts on IGLs not getting kills in matches? It's not
their
their role, I guess. It's always been a thing.
Que-
It's always
porque a gente tá
hard to
aqui,
kind of
sabe,
work
fazer
out
o
what to do and focus
queria
on
dizer
fragging
também
at the
que a
same
gente tá
time.
muito preparado
You're just
pra
focusing on thinking too
representar o
much
Brasil
on
nesse
other stuff that
campeonato
isn't
e eu
your
quero a torcida
crosshair.
de todo mundo. É difícil
So, yeah, it's- I mean,
representar
it's
aqui com
it's a
apoio
hard thing
contra,
to
mas
get
quero que
good at.
vocês continuem torcendo por nós.
Loud left their stamp on that first half. They're up 8-4, leading into the second half of Ascent, but now they're on the attacking side, Sean.
Okay.
And that's a different beast, man.
It is. We've seen Loud struggle here, and they have struggled here very, very recently. This is a half for the star players of EDG to really come online.
In terms of the pistol, it's this. You got to bear in mind they got
Very,
4 with
very
pistol. Like, they got kind of wrecked this half.
Ooh, the dart
It's a
gets
nice
a ping.
recon.
They know.
3
They know
people
this
here
is
as well
the
for
end. They have the
EDG. We
stack.
should be happy with this. What's the setup like?
Goes aggressive.
No way.
There's no way. You're absolutely right. Nobody wasn't even looking. Kawanzin and Aspas, the tandem duo to drop a couple in twoies.
Overwhelm was
Flies
great.
across
Omen
the screen
flash
to get
fast
another.
retake.
Howdong
Omen
and
flash didn't
Smoggy,
really hit.
only
Just
two
kind of let them know they were
remaining,
wanting
and
to
it's
fast
all
retake.
Howdong there.
Yeah,
Not
okay,
gonna
nicely
connect.
done. We get a
The
pistol
attack
each.
side pistol is beautiful
1-1,
for Loud.
2-2 for pistols.
Nobody is wall riding right there like it was Tony Hawk Pro Scare. He's so blind. So
Yeah, he
blind.
was
Yuto
real.
coming in from
He ate
Loud
the
was
flash over towards
perfect right
sight.
there. Actually, can't wait to see this on the replay. This is just,
Well,
he
you're not
was
gonna get
dead. I'm not gonna get it, but
Nope.
good God, that Yuto had to be so intense.
Sean, man.
They
That's so
cut
bad.
open B sight so easily.
Even it is?
It
Yeah,
was
it
a
feels like it.
decisive.
After can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Feels like
couldn't
it's
believe
going
it
there.
either. It was a decisive round from Loud. And that nets them the ever important pistol.
Yeah, the mid stack for EDG. This is a very desperate play. And Tui's immediately sees it. That's going to cause a speed up here.
He only
towards
saw
A, but
1
it's
though,
actually-
right?
No, they think better of it. The knife comes in. Doesn't really get anything.
Well, you got to be careful here because Chichu is left mid.
Yeah, look where
All he has is a
nobody
ghost.
got to. He might end up falling here, though.
It's a little messy at the beginning, but Les finally connects. And there's Chichu at the timing. Remember, all he has is a ghost.
But he has all of the info.
He gets so much
EDG is-
info.
It's a foot race to this B site.
Yeah, they're all gonna
They'll
get here.
have the stack here.
And they
I
cut
don't know if
sounds.
Loud will be
Oh
aware
god.
of that.
I mean, maybe a foot race.
It's so it's such a shame they don't have the guns for this, but they can definitely do some damage.
No, but he is so close right now.
This
Doug.
guy behind is hilarious, man. He has to now get past the turret.
And taking Smoggy down too. He's going to catch both of them.
Okay.
This is just so free.
Yeah, the turret holding the flank right now.
The
Loud,
cams, yo, yeah.
super aware of Chichu's
What's
position.
going on?
Yeah, they know. I mean, Tui's just expecting it. He's ready. He was waiting. A prime
Yeah, they
game.
got rid of
Flawless
him.
comes through for Loud. As they balloon their lead. Now 6 rounds.
We are officially in must-win territory. This is the game. If EDG were to lose this bonus, it's over.
Yeah. This is about as close to a must-win round as you could possibly get. Again, it's facing a 6-round deficit. They've got Gunzo and they have armor this time.
Let's get into this one. It's a very good
Initial
bonus.
fight.
It's a very good
If
bonus.
this is messy. You got to be careful. Loud Spy is actually really strong here. It's
Very
just
strong.
one Spectre.
Late Omen one way coming in. Haldong teeping into
Here.
line. And they have a 3-stack on the A site with a deep alarm bot into mid. The double push coming out of B main.
Chichu once again taking a lot of space. Hancock feeling some of the pressure.
Chichu might be able to punish less.
Oh, it's not the best nade.
Oh, I thought for just a
Oh,
moment
it's a
there
nice
would've been a
backup
window for
molly
him to be able
though.
to play
Oh, the
around, but no,
overwhelm's
Sonic
great.
pushes forward.
Oh, they know he's there.
Hancock has to give the space back.
Doug Les is so
Yeah,
aware.
they're buying a lot of time, but
But can he deal with him? The first drop, the second
how's he tapping
spotted.
so close there?
Nobody
That's
best
crazy,
him.
Calm.
And meanwhile, all of that was going on. Howdong had gotten into a cheeky little spot in wine. That could have been the difference maker, but he was dealt with too. Sean, it feels like Haven is inevitable at this point.
Yeah,
It
this
does
one's
indeed.
done with this
would
round.
require some
We look over towards him.
real heroics.
And we're just like,
for
well,
EDG to bring back this
Money's
game.
not here.
I actually don't even know if the play for nobody could be to go for this, actually, just because it might be a better chance of him winning that 1-on-4 than this comeback.
Yeah. The buy's not going to be great.
The ults are building super quick across the board for Loud, and when those ults come
Would you ever see a
online,
team buying Bulldog's light
it's
armor
almost
just they
a
can buy
free
every
round.
round? I mean, the
Yeah,
closest
this
we have to
snowball's
that is
very quickly
Fnatic.
becoming an avalanche.
You
3
wouldn't do
rounds
it
in a row for Loud.
overall,
You
but
mentioned the ultimate situation.
It's definitely something
They've
the
got
teams
money
might.
to work with
Well,
for
definitely
days.
something the teams
Yes.
have been doing a little bit more.
and you can see EDG
But in
very
terms of
aware
like an
this.
overall
They're
strat,
buying
it's
into
not.
this round. They know
You're eventually going to
cannot
upgrade. But
give up
honestly,
12.
kind
The
of
comeback would
Fnatic
be
are
near
doing a little bit of what you're
impossible from
saying.
that moment on.
And we've been teetering on the edge of that for so long already.
Who do I favor on Haven for this?
Concon
Probably
playing in
Loud.
that smoke mid, and he's got a little bit
Chat,
of
I'm
power
right in
behind
saying
him.
Loud are starting to do the Viper they do the Viper.
This is a turret
Wait, is it Viper Harbor that they do?
This
But the
B
AWP could be
side,
good against it.
It is
They
on
do
the
Viper
verge of
Harbor?
being lost.
It is ripe.
Yeah, I would probably favor Loud for it, but it should be relatively close.
Not able to do so as Aspas
If
aggressive,
EDG can
my
get money,
goodness.
then Kang might
That was just
rip it
beautiful.
apart.
He's taking the
But I actually really like
No,
Loud's
I think
Haven.
defenders spawn right now. How about rotating from mid? They deal with Kong in market.
Try dashing back and just dash his way into the next round. Meanwhile, they're trying to fight for B main space. Chi-Chu's dealt with, but just how long and nobody there remain. They both have rifles, and there are a lot of members weak on the side of Loud, but the crossfire setup that they have is just so devastating.
Yeah.
Even if you drop a couple, there are layers to
Also,
Loud's setup.
bear in mind, like, this is a
Loud gets
lot.
map
This is
point.
easy. Like, losing on this scoreline, mental reset, 12-4, like, it's pretty easy.
No
I know. We'll still count it
Gotta
down.
remember,
We'll still
after took both of
we'll
those
still make
rounds
sure
in the
that it
first
actually
half,
gets there. But
we're looking
again,
guys
12-4 is
who
just like,
honestly,
you know you
it didn't
were the
all
worst. Not much to think about in terms of the map itself that you could have done differently.
Easy round by
It's
Loud.
it's an
Right
easy
there.
reset and move on to the
They're
next
laughing
map.
about it.
When you've got a Loud who's this confident, who's
Right,
this
8
in
chances for
control,
Loud, and yeah, they've been looking great on
Laughing
this.
with
I mean,
elimination.
they're nice on this map.
hovering over. It's a scary sight. But they're just up so big right now. Yeah, EDG's able to amass another buy.
Gets a little bit of info there for nobody. So that's going to trigger the drone to clear back up B main. They see the Killjoy turret here. They recognize now it is a Killjoy Sova setup here. I don't know if they're going to read that. Smoggy is a third player in this site. He's ready to break this lockdown.
It's a little bit different to where he fought, but
The nano.
yeah,
Yeah,
he looks
that's
pretty good.
very nicely done.
I like to see that out of EG. That shows me right there. Their heads are still in this game.
Yeah.
They are really thinking through what Loud is capable of, what their ult plays could be. That was a very good counter.
Yeah,
given
it was
where
nice.
we
It was
are
just
in this
they
game.
had just a good. I mean, this is just their anti-Killjoy
Take a
setup,
whole lot more than that.
where they
though.
just play over towards A and just push middle if they go to take A.
Location, very spicy. That could latch onto Aspas, and they could follow that for a kill, but he goes up and over into the site.
And right into Smoggy's lap, right into his crosshair too.
So bold at the
Sonic with
moment.
the counter though, they still have mid control. Nobody trying to peek out.
It might not have to do much into this to close it out. Yeah, good trades.
And again, as things go back and forth like that, when you're down in numbers,
And then they-
it's up to 0. Kong almost gets
Whoa, 2
Whistle,
HP.
2 HP. Kong
Damn,
keeps
that's-
it alive.
I mean,
The
nice
Red Bull
round for him.
clutch for EDG.
8 down to 7. Dude, he nearly got
That's the
double.
moment we've been looking for EDG.
Yeah, I like the
Kong with
decision
a
to
star
carry on
player
dueling,
moment.
like he's going to
When
swing,
they need him
but
most, keeping them
yeah,
in
they
this
kind of just
game right
lined
now.
up perfectly in the line here.
I'm gonna remind, this is the defense side of Ascent. I know that's a lot of cope. There's a lot of cope in me saying that, but I have seen crazy things happen on this map.
Oh, it's so unlucky the timing of
Once
it.
the star players from EDG get activated, once they start feeling out the pace of the rounds that Loud is trying to accomplish, I think they could flip this on its head.
Get
But
out of my way.
first, they need to really get through these ults. Look at the ults on Loud.
Yeah, Sean's
One
trying to
step
build it
taken
up
and
for
a
his man, but
marathon
this is
left to run
that's
for
too many
EDG.
ults.
And you're right, those ults
Honestly,
can be
Smoggy
devastating.
getting a kill would be huge for them.
Certainly looking like an A pop here. The flash is coming in from Sadak to clear out main, but L-times counter knife. The flash catches out on.
hate the
They
flash.
found it.
Oh,
3 on 5. We're about to probably get the null command.
Nobody with the ult.
damn, they
Kong goes
insta
first.
stop. That was nice.
Chi-Chu can get that kill. Maybe there's a shot at this, but again,
Yeah, this is great.
2v
They insta hear the Sova
It just
ult,
goes from bad
pop
to
the
worse.
KO ult over towards here. They know he's over towards A.
With the perfect Omel, but he
Oh,
cancels.
he cancelled.
They
Sticking
just
with his
wanna
boys.
close it out on this A side.
And that seems inevitable once more. I mean, nobody is just getting peppered from every
Okay,
single
really
side
strong,
possible.
really good performance for Loud on this
dominate
one. We go over towards
EDG
Haven.
on their map pick and take us to
Yeah,
Haven.
I love
What a
watching them on
performance that
defense. They
was,
got some
Sean.
great stuff.
Bounce back. That is some champion pedigree right there coming out of Loud after how brutally close the first map
I'll get
was.
involved
To
in the
come
timeout,
back
don't
and
worry.
dominate EDG.